Pull up at the bendo, chip sauce like Nando's. I'm all up at the hendos, and I ain't playing games like Nintendo. Wee, nigga, fuck yo.
Hey, welcome to a brand new episode of Bedroom Groove, where we give you the latest trending topics and latest trending news. And of course, what's the show without the music? I'm your host, Mvelo Rasiduma, Nambana Badani Mbizori Youngles, Ariye. Po. Hey, yo, man, it's been a long time since I dropped an episode. Consistency, has not been there. And also, forgive me, my friends, my followers. I won't say fans, but then, okay, followers. Yeah. But then, hey, man, a lot has been happening, man. It's just a quick recap. Misophil not being booked at Royal Garden. Rude Kid performing for 5 people in the crowd. Yo, it's been, man. It's been booming. But then to get into the topic of the day, or like not say topic of the day, but then something that I saw that like really touched my heart is the fact that Miz not Miz not getting booked at the Royal Festival Heritage. So I wouldn't say that maybe he should have been booked, but then not being booked just left like the community in like in an argument or something like that. Because for an instance, let's just say a big name artist in your neighborhood does not get booked in a place where he's been fighting for to get that recognition that it needs. You understand? Mizo has been in the forefront of everything, but then he has his bad influences and everything, but then it doesn't take away the fact that he is part of the movement that actually brought Venda where it is today. But then again, Mizo was being booked in his prime days. You understand? So we cannot argue and say because he was not booked now, then Real the Parapara is doing a mistake and everything. I think no, he was getting booked back then in his prime days. He's no more in his prime days anymore. You have to understand that actually, he's not in his prime days anymore. So with the other artists being the like artists like Jar Player, Asatiri, Mzira Chakil, and many more, these artists didn't have that impact that was needed for them to be booked. You understand? Okay, for an example, let me just place it like this. I'm gonna make an example of a footballer or something. As a footballer, you have to perform in games before you get called up to the national squad, right? So the promoter, for an instance, looked at how was the person performing, how was the artist performing throughout the year, the gigs he was gigging at, the music he was releasing, and things like that. Obviously, so if you check the artists that were booked, Road Kid, Goose Papanana, to just say a few from Venda, these people, these guys actually, they were everywhere, man. Every corner of Venda, they know these gents. From north to south, east to west, they know these gents. So they got booked because the crowd does what the crowd wants them. You understand? Everywhere you go, when Goosebump gets on stage, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. Everywhere you go, Rootkid gets on stage, it's a vibe. You understand? So Mizo not getting booked, it's not a bad thing. It's what the promoters are looking at, so you can't blame them. And again, with the money involved, they say 15,000. He didn't want to perform for 15,000, so it's his choice, man. You understand? Because for him right now, when I look at it, he's not doing it for pushing the movement or anything. He's doing it for the money now. He has to eat. Everybody has to eat this day, so we cannot be doing things for free, right? So let's just say it's whatever, man. It's whatever. I'm not gonna stand by him and say, yeah, you did well by not going to the show. What? Nah, man. It's what you have been doing in the year that leads up to what you'll be that leads up to you getting booked or something like that. So moving forward, Rude Kid, ne? Ah, man, that was a struggle, man. That was like, it was a shame, right? But then he's an opener, because first of all, we cannot say Rude Kid hasn't performed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He had gigs where he was performing at 2 o'clock. It's just that the audience was already there. The audience was already there. So But why Grel Kaden? They actually go there around 4, 5, 6. You understand? But then he was performing at 2 o'clock, so he was the curtain opener, the curtain raiser, whatever they call it. People say, nah, they should have called DJs. No, that's not a simple gig, guys. There were so many artists on those on that poster, that on those time slots and whatever, that needed to perform at that time, and those artists were big. Imagine saying Rootkid should have performed in the afternoon and Mashudu should have performed. Rootkid should have performed in the evening. Mashudu should have performed in the afternoon. Hey, that's crazy, dog. Hey, that's crazy, dog. You cannot compare a giant with the with the pequeñine, a small dude. I mean, like, come on, man, think about it. Like, think about it. Think about it. You cannot compare Rootkid and Mashud. There is no way. There is no way. So oyo mumbora number visa shaka, because it also goes back, I don't know, 2018, 2017, 20, I don't remember the exact time, but then it was where Una Rems was up and coming. People threw cans at him. But then today, they recognize him as a big artist. So it's the same with Mashud. People don't know Mashud, but they know her songs, right? They don't know her as a physical person. Problem the free mode. Now I'm telling you, man. Problem is the free mode. And problem is that people stick on Facebook to get the information. Tell these people to subscribe, man. Tell these people to watch Bedroom Groove. I'll introduce them to every fucking artist that they can think about. You understand? That they know their music. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to like. Tell them to follow me. You understand? Because there's no way you can tell me that you don't know me now. You understand? That was the one. That was like, it was one of the biggest songs back in 2022. You understand? Early 2023, before Abu Nig and other songs dropped. You understand? Mashudu, Kabza wouldn't release an album without Mashudu. I'm telling you, man. Strunas. Kabza release an album without Mashudu. Without a song with Mashudu. Even Du knows he can't release an album without Mashudu. You understand? Even Mapurisa, nah, man. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. So, hey, it was a struggle, man. The vendor community is really. I don't even know what to say, man. It was just this week was like, last week was like just a joke to me. You understand, with what the people were saying. You understand, leading up to what they said on social media. So I was just laughing my pants off, like, you getting into it. What is going on with these people? You understand? But then it is what it is. You cannot blame people to not knowing who their artists are. You understand, and things like that. But then the festival was a success. You understand? Every festival of rock is a success. That's the most followed gig in the whole of Venda, and you cannot take away that from those people. You understand? Whether who's getting booked, who's not getting booked. So it is what it is, man. And I, you know, I came across a post by Maporisa, eh? This guy said releasing an album is irrelevant, something like that. Only singles matter, something like that. So in my mind, I was like, not so long ago, Mahu dropped an album, but then you're gonna say this now. Isn't Mahu signed to New Money Gang? I might not be sure or anything, but then I think Mahu is under Mapurisa's wings. You understand? So she dropped an album. The album was not even charting, so maybe that's what caused the spiral there. But then I, I felt like I really felt bad for the girl. You understand? Because you can't say albums are irrelevant when your artist just dropped an album. That's weird for me. That's something I don't understand. You understand? That's something I didn't get. It really like you. It really caused some spiral emotions. Not saying, but they're not saying that the album didn't chart because of what. I think it's beyond the marketing now. Mahu's album has hits. You understand? Even though I didn't listen to it that much, but then it has hits. It has songs that are really good. But then the fact that the company didn't like promote the album that much, it didn't chart. You can drop any hit. I've been saying that you can record a hit, drop it, but then without the right marketing, your music is not going anywhere. So that's something that got me thinking throughout the whole week. Where Marma Poris, how can you say this? How can you say that after maybe it's something of like maybe people didn't catch on, but then it's really weird. You understand? But then congratulations to Mahu for dropping a debut album. The songs are pretty nice there. Congratulations to Casper Nasty C for dropping their mid their mid albums. Those albums are not whack, but then I would never listen to them again. Nas. I'm telling you, today I've been doing. Maran, I'm telling you, man, like, yo, I'd never listen to those albums again because they are not the they're not what I was expecting. You understand? From two giants dropping at the same date, touring together. Man, it doesn't have that thing. Is despite the song with Casper with Maklera Dopo and Makazana. That's the only part that people like about the songs. Makazana 018, the hook. So besides that, the album is it's mid. I won't say it's whack because it's kinda there, but then it's not where we want it to be. It's not how we hoped for them to be. Even like with the album by Nasty C, the songs that are really chatting up is the songs that he released, the leading songs he released. But then the other songs on that album is they're not there. They're not there. They're not where we want them to be. People are not like feeling the albums, to be honest. So who are we waiting for now? Aries, Paradise 2. Man, it's coming, man. It's coming, Baba. Stay on your socials. You know when Aries drops number one. You know when Aries drops number one. You cannot change that, man. You cannot change that. You cannot deny that. You cannot deny the boy. The boy is there, man. So, there was something I want to talk about. And I hope I don't catch hands, man. But then, make sure I can find. Aight. You know, I've been fighting for you on the social medias with your newfound love and things like that. I've been fighting for you, man. I've been standing up for you, man. But then, one thing that really caught my attention is the fact that, yes, maybe the girl is really helping you with pushing, with marketing yourself. You know what they say, there's never a bad publicity. There's never a bad publicity. You English bundles, bar. There's never a bad publicity post or whatever. There's never bad publicity. There's no such thing called bad publicity. Am I saying it right? Man, I'm a vendor, man. English is something that I'm learning every day. So, man, your girl, you as an okay, let me start here. Man, you as an artist, man, you have to be respectable. You are growing, man. You understand? People you future or people you get features from or people that would like to feature you. Sometimes they'll track back because they'll say, nah, man, this guy, his reputation is based off the girl is dating. And that's true, man. Let's be honest. That's true. Your reputation now is based on the girl you're dating because Tio Duma and no was born and I know oh Dumisa so and ningo do wana jena nevala futhi ngafest. Yeah, I think that when you found out that your girl does stuff like this, fana shaba man. Ngafest. It's only true sorry ni shikoni na ba one mara jo your girl jo. Ne, to be honest, ne, and I'm not saying what ne, mara namsadzwanga obuya posta chinepe na pretty. Ne, I'd never date her. No, I'm gonna tell you that no man, it's fine, man. You can go looking for another dude. Because I know what those girls get up to. You know, I know. And I'm not gonna lie and say I don't know. I mean I know. I talk to these chicks. These chicks are open with me. These are industry girls, man. These are girls looking for a paycheck anytime, any day, any minute. You understand? So as a G, you gotta respect yourself and you gotta choose. You man, as an artist, as a big artist as yourself, niggas are out here trying to smash your girl just to prove a point. But then tanga anyone with Zoria, Krutman, whatever. But then they trying to smash your girl, and your girl, they've seen that maybe your girl is an easy target, and obviously gonna smash. I'm not throwing shades or anything. I'm not throwing beef or anything. I'm just saying that you as an artist, you gotta get a girl that what can fair shakan. I'm not saying the girl does match your vibe, your mood and everything. Yeah, you are happy with that. But at the end of the day, man, you know what your girl has been up to. Even though she can deny and everything on social media and everything, man, the proof is there, man. The proof is there, man. You understand? So zisala zikho bya inika ingwe People are forgetting that you do music. People are focused on your relationship now. You understand? The views you get when you with that girl. I saw you posting that you got like 50,000 views on your Facebook video. Wouldn't that 50,000 views be better on your music? Number one question. You understand? So I think right now you should just retract and check whether I'm doing this shit correctly or not. That's just my 2% on that issue. You understand? So hey, I just hope, man, your career is going like it's moving, but then I just hope that you can just like look back and look at how everything is moving and shit like that, and just think about where my career would be in 5 years to come if I'm still dating this girl. Where will I be as an artist besides my music if I'm continue dating this girl? You understand? I'm not saying much, but then that's just my 2%. Yo, man, it's been hectic, man. It's been hectic. I remember when was this now? I have a story to tell, man. I forgot, man. Like, it was 2 weeks back, man. I'm by my kasi, like, but then it's not my kasi, but then it's around, and so I'm there in that neighborhood. I'm chilling with the gents. We relaxing. Now a kid comes, 5 year. I'm not saying imagine saying 5 year old, but then in Tanga they like about my 10 years to my 15 years. He comes there. He's like, yo, I'm very right. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's like, no man, I watch your videos on YouTube and shit like that. That really like touched me a lot. Like, oh, I'm getting there, man. We're getting there. Like as a family, we're getting there. Like, yeah, man. There's no way they can stop us now. Nah, there's no way they can stop us now. People have been telling me, man, you gotta be like releasing an episode every few weeks. But then it is what it is. I'll try to do what my friends are telling me. My followers actually, so to say, fans. But then my followers that tell me that you should be doing this at this time and this at that time. I'll try and satisfy your needs because I'm not doing this for me only. I'm doing this for all of you. You understand? So what happened? What's going on? Like some questions you should ask yourself, Uguchi. Where are we going? Man, I'm just blabbering right now. I'm so confused. But then okay, new music, because the show is obviously about the music. Mesophill, it was written LP, long play, but then a long play is like saying your music is a long play is kind of overdue right now, don't you think? Because very long play changed when the CD formats came in. So the long play was a vinyl with that thing that a vinyl. It's called a vinyl, right? Yeah, that big CD where you used to put the whatever string or timbia on it. That's what with about 13 songs, 45 minutes there. So yeah, they say it's good. They say there's chief for charge. They say there's Ojuale, things like songs like that. You understand? So yeah, but then, Evan, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but then people should you should really keep up with the news. I saw before the album dropped, I saw Crosswave with Mesophill in studio. I couldn't like listen to the song pretty well, but then that also brought me back to what I always wanted to say in the industry, man. Crosswave is not getting the respect that is due to him. Crosswave really built, when you look at Fortunate, you look at Kantu, when you say their music really got that that punch, Crosswave was involved, dog. But then Crosswave is not getting he's not getting his flowers. You understand? He should be getting his flowers. I mean, he should be getting his flowers for real. You understand? And guys, in terms of music, it's going bad now. It's really getting bad because our artists, all of them, they're not dropping music we'd really like them to drop. They're not pushing the market as much as we'd like them to push the market. Mesophill's album goes to number 4, comes back down. It couldn't even reach where Now and Then was. You understand? Now and Then was his best album, but then I always say that Zion EP is his best, best, best what call project. Let's just say, yeah, let's just say project. Whether he dropped whatever before, and whatever he dropped in the present, in whatever is gonna drop in the future, Zion EP is always gonna be his best. You understand? So it's gonna be his best work of art and everything like that. But then, all in all, guys, I hope you subscribe, you like, and you comment. I hope you share with the links, the videos with everyone. My name is Mbero Rasiruma. Nambwana Badani Mbizori, Youngless. Ari.